Without music, life would be a mistake. God is dead. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on I can't believe you. When you look into an abyss, the abyss also looks into you. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. All truly great thoughts are conceived while walking. In individuals, insanity is rare. But in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. What is done out of love always takes place beyond good and evil. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. Man is the cruelest animal. There are no facts, only interpretations. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. The advantage of a bad memory is that one enjoys several times the same good things for the first time. The demand to be loved is the greatest of all arrogant presumptions. Without forgetting, it is quite impossible to live at all. Love is not consolation, it is light. Art is the proper task of life. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he does not become a monster. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star. To predict the behavior of ordinary people in advance, you only have to assume that they will always try to escape a disagreeable situation with the smallest possible expenditure of intelligence. One repays a teacher badly if one remains only a pupil. When one has finished building one's house, one suddenly realizes that in the process one has learned something that one really needed to know. We should consider every day lost on which we have not danced at least once. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. Love is blind. Friendship closes its eyes. Convictions are more dangerous enemies of truth than lies. Silence is worse. All truths that are kept silent become poisonous. In revenge and in love, woman is more barbarous than man. It is the most sensual men who need to flee women and torment their bodies. He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit, but also the spirit of his friends. There are no facts, only interpretations. The advantage of a bad memory is that one enjoys several times the same good things for the first time. Madness is the result not of uncertainty but of certainty. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. The best weapon against an enemy is another enemy. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails at a given time is a function of power and not truth. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star.